Oh my goodness, I'm live. Okay, like right now. Right now. Hi guys! Sorry for the really quick intro. We had a little bit of technical difficulties going on, but we will get right into it. I am Psychaotic on the Cams as Wonder T-Man, and this first match to kick us off this evening will be Ethereal versus Vicious. And away we go into round one. The first touch going to Palace over there on the side of Vicious, who sends this one all the way into the bubble, and Andy W gets stuffed there by C. Jason. Oh my goodness, what a save! Now it's JDG on the floor, sending this one through as it bounces around in the popcorn area. Up high now, it's gonna be Palace getting a slap down low to Andy W. Andy driving in, puts it over the head of C. Jason, and there we go. The first 2 points will go to Vicious. Great work there from the side of Vicious. I might be scrambled and have no idea what I'm doing, but Vicious is on it right out of the gate within the first 30 seconds, securing a 2-pointer. But here comes Ethereal. It is going to be C. Jason now sending this one to the right tunnel. Rocks Titan looking to relay this one forward, but Zach W in the area to shut it down. Up to Palace, up to Matthew, who's in the bubble. A one-on-one opportunity, and he's driving in from the backboard, doing some work and putting it in the close side pocket, excuse me. Yes, hello. We went, hi chat, we went like right into it. We were having some technical difficulties, delayed the stream getting started, but we're here, we're ready, I'm excited. It is Ethereal versus Vicious here to kick us off this evening. And Vicious now up by 4. Here we go. It is going to be in the hands of C. Jason. Quick pass over to Rocks Titan at the wall. He's feeding this one through now to single shot, back to Rocks. Rocks under a little bit of pressure here from the stack, gets the high pass up to JDG, doing some work here on the shoulder, driving in, and there we go! JDG has found a way to get Ethereal on the board with that 2-pointer. Hello, Kano, to you too. Good to see you. And Night Owl, and VR Old Boy, and Jaw34, and Speed King, and Defebs. Hi. All right, here we go. Vicious's first joust advantage of the night. It's going to be Palace as the QB, sending this one to Matthew. Cross over to Andy W. Under some pressure, looks for Zach, but Zach gets shut down by that backliner as it is now sent all the way down into the bubble, into the hands of JDG on the wall, wasting no time lining that one up for the 2. We are tied now at 4 apiece. As your money's on Vicious, but there's no prediction poll, and I have no idea how to do that, so oh well. I mean, you know what? This is going to be a very close game. I think. I don't want to Caster's Curse it. But here we go. This one, ooh, barely getting to Andy W. That backstack coming all the way in, trying to pressure it. This could be an opportunity. No. Ethereal gets home to cover the goal. It's Zach now sending this one cross to Matthew. Gets the duck, but not the duck on the second one. Rocks Titan shuts him down. Zach looking for this reset, but JDG has the interception. It's going to be a stack race now as this is bouncing around in the tunnel. Looks like, yes, indeed, it will be Matthew there first for the side of Vicious, flinging this one through. Palace there on the floor, open lane, not for long, off the wall, into the hands of Zach W, who takes a little bit of extra time, but he does get in there for the 2 and regains the lead here for Vicious. Keno, if you would like to try, you're welcome to. Make it a short one. There is one up. Awesome. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why they let me solo tonight, I'm gonna be honest. Alright, here we go. It is going to be Ethereal. C. Jason sending this one to Rocks Titan, finding, ooh, a beautiful cross attempt there. 2 single shot, but just a little bit off. As it is Zach W looking to send this one all the way through, bouncing around into the hands of Palace here, but shut down by Rocks Titan, who's looking for this cross clear, bouncing perfectly into the hands of Andy W. Great read there on the back line. He'll feed this one forward to Zach W. Zach W looking to catch C. Jason in transition there, but no dice as C. Jason gets this one picked up and fed all the way through. It's single shot! Oh no! Not going to be in, but JDG is in the area to recollect and secure the 3-pointer. And now Ethereal is up 7-6, and when you've got those 1-point leads, you know, it tends to haunt us for a little while there. As people get 2s, the lead changes back and forth pretty rapidly. But we'll see. We'll see, as it is now Vicious down by 1 with plenty of time left on the clock. It's going to be Palace now sending this one forward to Andy W with the read from the stack. It's Rocks Titan and JDG. Rocks Titan now on the floor. Oh, smart awareness there from Rocks Titan, backing himself out of the bubble, recognizing that he had time to do so. And securing the 3-pointer here for Ethereal. It is now 10-6. Echo One Dash asking any other games tonight. Yes, indeed. We are still waiting to lock down a 10:30 game, but at 11 p.m. Eastern Time, we will see Young Money Clan playing their first ladder game out after being relegated from Master as they take on Inversion. So we've got some fun stuff coming up this evening. You're so right. I should probably do that, like, right now, because I am bad at the game. But you know who's not bad at the game? JDG. Oh my goodness, what a shot there. 18 meters a second to secure the three-pointer. Great work there. I'm just gonna pick the other match if they don't get back to me in, like, 5 minutes. So, alright, cool. Here we go. It's going to be Vicious, down by 7 now. Still plenty of time left on the clock, but they've got to find a way to stop Ethereal there, as that is another turnover. JDG with it in the popcorn area, just sending this one through. Bouncing off the floor into the bubble of Vicious. It's C. Jason looking to send that one back, but bad momentum and behind the back means that will not go in. However, it is picked up by JDG in the midfield. Working this one forward now, sending it up to single shot, but Andy W is all over that one, jumping him from the goal, forcing the turnover, and now sending this one all the way through. Oh my goodness, it's Andy W once again. Can he get this done? Looking for the cut, but no! Single shot gets the interception and the slap out, but not quite the clear, as it's Matthew now, sending this one to Andy. Andy down to Zach. Zach looking for this low cut to Palace. One more to Andy, and oh, D. Jason! Oh my goodness, there with the save, but you know what, you can't save the disc and block at the same time to prevent the stun, and that'll do it. That will be a 2-pointer here for Vicious, down by 5 now. Great work here by both of these teams, but the coordination there from Vicious, I want to shout out with that goalie stun to make that set of points happen. But here comes Ethereal, holding on to this 5-point lead as Rock sends this one all the way deep off the back wall, but the stack misreads. It's C. Jason. Oh, the behind the back blind pass to Rock's Titan, who's in the right place at the right time to secure the 2 for Ethereal and re-extend this lead all the way up to 7. Oh, man. This was very back and forth for the first 5 minutes, but now Ethereal really holding on to this lead here. Vicious needs to turn it around rather quickly, as they've got less than 3 minutes to come back from a 7-point deficit. And maybe it'll start here as Andy sends it back to Palace, who feeds this one forward, but look at the read from the backsack, but the steal from Matthew! He's got the opportunity, but no! Off the bottom of the shield, but you know what? Points are points, and that is what your teammates are there for, as Andy W gets back to it and makes it a 2-pointer, cutting this lead now to only 5. Great work there from the side of Vicious, not giving up on that play even after it bounced underneath the shield. Andy all over it, making sure that went in. But now, Ethereal with another joust advantage, and they've been rather lethal on these all game as Rock sends this one over to single shot, drawing out this pressure here from Zach before sending it all the way forward to JDG, who gets through Andy, doing some moves on the floor, looking for something, anything, finds the reset in the form of single shot, who's just coming out of a stun. Single now, looking to feed this one straight back to JDG, working his way into the bubble. Incoming stack, gets the duck. Oh my goodness, JDG is a one-man army, working his way in from the post for the 2. The lead is now 7 again for Ethereal. Goodbye. I'm saying I might have to throw another chair if Vicious lose. Okay. You do you, homie. You do you. All right. Here comes Vicious, down by 7, a minute and a half. Not a lot of time to get this done. And oh no, they cannot afford more of these turnovers as C. Jason gets it, but Palace on the back line. Gonna stop that bounce floor shot. Andy now looking to send this one into traffic. C. Jason takes advantage of that one. And oh my goodness, off the backboard, off the ring, and into the hands of Rocks, but only for a minute before he gets stunned out here by Matthew, who will feed this forward to Zach. Zach just sending this straight through, taking a good bounce down low. Andy W has the opportunity, and oh no, that one's off, and that one's off too. Oh no, that is not what Vicious needs right now as Andy sends this to Palace. Palace looking for Matthew, who does some ducks, does some moves, and gets the 2. This is not an ideal situation here for Vicious, but it is still possible. They will have about 35 seconds left. You know what, more realistically, it's going to be like 15, because it's a minimum of 2 goals here, and one of them's got to be a 3. Let's see if they do it. It's going to be C. Jason sending this one over now to Rox Titan. Rox now forward. Takes a bad bounce, but Rox able to get back to it, looking for the slap, but Palace has his hands on it. Palace now feeding this one forward up to Zach, who's working his way into the bubble. Goes for that back cut to Andy. Back now to Palace. They secure the 2, and oh, I don't think there's going to be any time left on the clock. Maybe like a second. Yep, nope, that is going to do it here for the first round. It is going to be 17-14 in favor of Ethereal. Dork, don't even right now. But I mean, great hustle there from the side of Vicious. At one point, looking at 7-point leads several times, and still not able, you know, just not quite able to come back from that, even though they got very close there in the end. So, you know, Ethereal's just killing it on these reads, I think is what's going on right now. Because they seem to be one step ahead of every single one of Vicious's rollouts. Even when they push into bubble, they've got those lanes open. I'm sorry, they've got those lanes covered, even if they don't look covered. They're forcing a lot of turnovers right now, and Ethereal is just playing quicker to get the stacks together, quicker to get the clears, quicker to capitalize once they're in the bubble. And I think Vicious needs to, you know, to up that speed just a little bit to play at that pace, or at least, you know, identify those closed lanes a little bit faster. We saw several passes go into pressure, and that is not meant as a criticism. You know, it is very easy for me to sit in my caster's chair right here and say all of that, and I would never be able to compete with these players. Which is totally fine. And I think we saw a little bit of it there in the last couple minutes of round 1, where Vicious started to get in that rhythm, started to get it together. And that's really great. And I think that means that we will see a different round 2. But I don't want to curse it. Here we go into round 2. Disc is in the middle, stacks are in the tubes, and away we go. First touch once again going to Vicious. Oh no, that actually bounces back into their own zone. It's Rox Titan there all by his lonesome, open lane. No good on that shot, but C. Jason does get back to it. Now sending it back across to Rox, who gets his pocket picked by Zach W. Zach sending this one all the way through, bouncing off of the tunnel wall down low into the bubble. Oh my goodness, where is anyone? Finally, it's C. Jason there first. C. Jason under a little bit of pressure here does get the oh no, he does not get the clear through. It's Matthew looking for something, finds this up high cross to Andy, driving down, but no good as that bounces off the back wall and out of the bubble into the hands of Single Shot. Single NL looking to send this one forward to Rox Titan. Rox doing some work, but does not see Zach W coming. He gets the steal and gets the send through. It is going to be a stack race. It looks like, yes, indeed, it is Palace there first, and Vicious will start this round outright with a 2. Pinched nerve. Man, why? I got so paranoid. I had to go check myself. I hate you. I know. I'm under saying I'm not even on camera. I know. I'm just that dumb. All right, here we go. It is going to be Ethereal's first joust advantage of the round. It is now in the hands of Single Shot, who sends us forward to JDG. JDG resetting now to Rox Titan, who feeds this one forward once again over to Single. Immediate reset, looking for C. Jason, but that's a self-clear. It's going to be a stack race as this bounces high into the ceiling area. Looks like, yes, it is Rox Titan there first for the side of Ethereal, preventing the disaster. Now sending this one to C. Jason under some pressure. Looks to send it up to Single Shot. That will connect under some pressure. Oh my goodness. JDG. Whoa. Great positioning there. Had the open lane. Just wasn't quite able to make it work. But here they come again as this is in the hands of JDG. Not going to go in either. Off the ding ring into the hands of Palace, who looks to get this one all the way cleared through the tunnel, right into the hands of Matthew. Shot lane not open, so he'll slow this one down for a minute, taking this to the floor, but slows it down too much as Rox Titan comes in from out of nowhere, gets the steal, and gets the clear through the same side tunnel. It's going to be another stack race. It's Rox Titan with it, but shot lane is closed as he sends this one high cross over to Single. Single looking for one more, finds a Rox, and it's just enough to throw everybody off, opening up that shot, and he will secure the 2 and tie this one up. I need water. Give me a moment. No, I'm just gonna lock down the other one like right now. So, y'all just watch the game. I'll be back in a minute. Oh man, I can't do this fast enough. I'm nervous. Ah! Okay. Good job, JDG. I'm sorry. This is so awkward. All right, there we go. It's posted. We have a 10:30 match. It will be a gold match between Destiny and Dreadnought. So I'm very excited for that one. But we got to get through this game first, which is not tied anymore. 4-2. It's Vicious now with this offensive joust all the way through. Backstack misreads it. It could be an opportunity as it now bounces into the hands of C. Jason. C. Jason looks for this clear, but Andy W on the back line has the reads. Sends it to Palace, up high into the hands of Matthew, doing some moves. Oh my goodness, C. Jason, how long are your arms? Reaching all the way into that pocket to save that shot. And now cleared all the way through, off the backboard, into the hands of C. Jason. This man gets it done on both sides of the arena and gets the two-pointer here for the side of Ethereal. I don't know how to say that word. What does that even mean? Can someone give me a definition for that before I attempt it?
Cacorophobia.
All right, here we go. Vicious has this joust advantage down by 4. As a reminder, they did lose round 1, so they have got to turn this round around here to send it to round 3 if they want the game. But now it is Matthew looking to send this one over to Andy W. Takes a bad bounce, and JDG and Rox Titan are all over him, forcing this turnover. Now sending this one through as it bounces all the way across. It's a stack race. The W... No, that was not the W brothers. It was just Andy and Palace. But the clear does not go through as Rox Titan sends this one up to JDG, doing some moves on the ceiling, looking for something. Finds this cut over to Single, and oh no! I do not know if he grabbed it behind the goal or if it's through the hands, but either way, it will be another 2 points here for the side of Ethereal. CBV asking, any way to get my match casted without having 15K? Yes, it is not guaranteed, but hype votes. Hype votes on your matches is something that casters look at when we are deciding a match to cast. So, you know, upvote it, tell your friends to upvote it, tell your team to upvote it, all of those things. No, Oculusator, stop. Okay, that shot, oh my goodness, somebody thought that shot lane was open, but C. Jason has it covered, picks this one up now, and sends this one looking for the waiting stack, and takes the bounce, and Zach W gets the steal. JDG gets it back, but now it's Zach. Zach loses a hand on it now, but it looks like it will be recovered by Ethereal, who slaps this one forward down into the trap area. It's single shot looking for the clear, but bounces into the hands of Zach instead, stunned out by Rox, picked up by Matthew. Matthew, under pressure, gets this one to Andy, who has to slow down. Shot lane not open. Cross over to Matthew. Looking to hit this one back over to Zach W, but oh no, no good. Bouncing instead into the hands of JDG, who looks for this clear. That's not good either, as this bounces back in the hands of Andy. The behind the back 360 bad momentum shot does not quite work out for him here, as this is now all the way down into the Vicious zone. It's Rox Titan with it, gets stunned out at mid. Palace, great defense there. Loses the hand on it though, but Matthew finishes the job, looking to send it back, but it is intercepted here by Single Shot. Single shot in the mid, gets his pocket picked by Andy. Andy looking for the long 3, but no good off of the shield. He might have another chance as it here. Yes, he does. 18 meters a second, 19 meters out. Will secure the 3 and cut this lead now in half. Yes. Badges will be released in September. There was a whole announcement about it. There was some interesting delays that happened because of a new system that we are using. So hopefully that does not happen again in future seasons and we got all that out. Just a lot of paperwork, you know how it be. Yeah. Yeah. But I know. I wasn't going to repeat it. All right, that's off the backboard into the hands of Single, but oh, stunned out there. Great defensive work here from Vicious. Under 3 minutes remaining, and they are still down by 3 points. This is bouncing now into the popcorn area, picked up by JDG, under some pressure. Oh my goodness, this man moving around these geos, looking for something, looking for the reset, but finds the hands of Andy instead. Andy, oh, gets the stun on JDG, walking in for this one-on-one, moving, pump fakes, does some work, and C. Jason falls for none of it. Gets the save, gets the send out, and it's Rox Titan now looking for the clear as it bounces around in the mid. Looks like, yes, it will be JDG there first, but he's under immediate pressure by Palace. But somehow, still, the disc gets all the way down into the Vicious zone. It's Rox Titan there first, backing it out for the 3, and now forced to back it out even further. As he gets some incoming pressure here from Andy, he'll send it cross over to single shot. Single shot, driving this one in, looking for the long bounce, but not with Matthew home. Matthew now looking for the clear, but it's C. Jason instead, catching everyone in transition, has the lane, but no good off the backboard into the hands of Andy. And Andy will now send this one forward to Palace. Palace sending this one, oh, to Matthew, but no good. Just a little bit off on that shot as it goes off the ding ring. Under 2 minutes remaining, and we have been at the score for a... Oh no, that was so close. I did not think it was going to be that close. As Andy W gets this one picked up and sends it through the mid. Recovered here by Matthew. This is an opportunity, but no, it bounces off the wall into the hands of Palace instead. Up to Zach, and Zach makes quick work of that one with the 2 and cuts the lead down to just 1.
12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7.
Great work here from both of these teams, but Vicious not giving up, determined to send this one to a round 3. Let's see if they're able to do it. It's C. Jason sending this one to Rox Titan. Rox relaying this one forward. Big cross to single shot, but oh no! I think he lost a hand on it there, and Matthew's able to capitalize on that by picking it up and sending it through the same side tunnel. Bouncing around now into the hands of Zach W, who gets stunned out by Rox Titan, and C. Jason is able to get this one picked up and sent away, but not cleared, not just yet. Bouncing back into their own zone. Oh no, where are the stacks? It's Zach getting a slap on it forward, down low to Matthew, but a great flap reset there. Back to C. Jason to keep the possession here for the side of Ethereal. Oh no, a little bit off. Man, everybody's just a little bit off right now as that's stolen away by Zach W. Zach looking for Andy, and that's what they needed. 30 seconds remaining, and Vicious gets the lead 9-8. Ethereal is not going to have much time at all to turn this one around if they want to take it in 2.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Oh my goodness, it is gonna be like 8 seconds, if that. Here comes Ethereal. One final rollout. C. Jason to Rox Titan. Rox Titan sending this one cross high into the hands of single shot, but there's the goalie home. Oh, that was a pass over to JDG. Ooh, great read by the goalie, and if there was just a couple seconds more, I wonder. But does not matter. Vicious takes this one 9-8, and that means we are going to a round 3. Great work here by both of these teams. And now, you know what? I don't know what's gonna happen here. Vicious has just been, cleaning it up, getting, more momentum going in their favor, getting more of these drives, adapting to how Ethereal has been playing defense. And with how close that round was, I have no idea what to expect going into round 3. All I want is a good round 3. But yeah, so if you followed Vicious last cycle, you'll notice that this roster does look a little different. Noticeably, Mad is no longer on the team, but that is okay because now the W brothers are reunited. Andy W stepping up to take his place, and all bets are off from them now. So, yeah, in chat, I want to hear it. What do you guys think? What are you guys expecting here for round 3? Who's gonna take this one? And also, I should probably ping those other teams. We're gonna be late. We shouldn't have even picked up the second match. Oh, lovely. Oh, you're so awesome. Thank you, Wonder T. Appreciate you. All right, great work here by both of these teams to get this to a round 3. But now it all comes down to this. Round 3 starts right now, and it looks like first touch going to Ethereal this time. It's been Vicious the prior to Joust as Rox Titan feeds this one low, bouncing it into the bubble, but Zach W has the read, gets this one sent out, bouncing into the hands of Matthew now. Matthew sending this one all the way, a perfect read there from Andy. Oh my goodness, securing the 3-pointer within 15 seconds. Great work here from the side of Vicious. Good vibes. I will not repeat that because I do not want to curse it, but they certainly started out right, if that's what they're looking for. All right, here we go. It's going to be into the hands of C. Jason, who sends this one over to Rox Titan. Rox trying to bounce this one through the mid. Does not originally go to single shot, but he gets back to it and gets the send over to JDG. JDG driving in. Oh my goodness, what a shot there. 6 meters out, 17 meters a second. And that will put Ethereal on the board here in round 3 with a 2-pointer.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
Oh.
5, 4.
All right.
3.
1 point ahead. It's Vicious now coming out for this Joust advantage. Palace as the QB sends this one over to Andy, but it is red. No turnover force just yet. Just kidding, it's JDG! Oh my goodness, picking the pocket and sending in the three-pointer to extend this lead now for Ethereal. Not extend, get the lead back, actually, as they are now up by 2 at 5-3. Very, very back and forth here in this round, just as it has been in every other round. And what more could we ask for? But here comes Vicious now. It's Palace sending this one forward to Zach W, who relays this one forward, bouncing into the hands of Andy, sending this over to Matthew. Matthew on the floor, no numbers, is forced to back this one out to Palace on the back line, who sends it forward back into the hands of Zach. Zach looking for this high cross. Oh, Andy just a little bit off on that backboard shot, and it gives JDG the opportunity to get there and slap it through the tunnel. It'll be a stack race. Who's going to be home first? It is a Matthew getting there, pushing off the ceiling before sending this through into the hands of Andy W. Andy with another open lane, but oh my goodness, that lane is not open. JDG is home. Great stack there from the side of Ethereal to get there, as JDG now sends this one forward. Another stack race bouncing up high. It's Palace there first, just slapping this one away, but that is an easy pickup here from Rox Titan for the side of Ethereal. Sending this one cross now into the hands of C. Jason. Jason just outside the bubble, sending this down low into the hands of JDG, and he is dangerous there over and over and over again. He will secure another 2 points here from Ethereal, 7-3.
12, 11, 10, 9, 8,
Great stuff here from Ethereal. I mean, they are coming out with a fire that we had not seen. I really don't think we had seen in round 2, but they are back now, and they want this game. But so does Vicious, as this is sent up to Zach. Zach looking to relay this one forward, bouncing instead into the hands of Single Shot, who sends this one forward, but the stack, look at the stack speed on that. My goodness, Andy W getting home, but not getting the clear. It's C. Jason, but pocket picked by Andy. Andy now working this one up slowly, looking for this clear as it goes all the way through the cross-side tunnel, bouncing into the hands of Rox Titan. Rox Titan with it now under some pressure here from Andy, is looking for something and doesn't find it in time as he gets his pocket picked, but he does get back to it. Now wasting no time sending it to Single. Quick reset back to C. Jason at the cloud. And they're playing patiently, now sending it forward to Single Shot in the tunnel. Single now relaying this one forward, but takes a bad bounce off the bow right into the hands of, oh my goodness, Andy gets the pickup and the stun there. Beautiful work. Clears this one through perfectly into the hands of Zach. Now up to Matthew, and Matthew looking for that top pocket. No, does not find it there, and doesn't find it on the second attempt either, and neither does Zach W as he is shut down by the defense. Oh my goodness, Ethereal on fire right now in the goal, but they have not quite gotten it clear just yet. Bouncing around in the mid, it's a fight. It's Matthew there first, sending this one over to Bowtie to Palace to Andy W, driving in, doing some Andy, we gotta talk, because murder is illegal, and you just committed a crime on stream. As Andy does all of these pump fakes, Rox gets the save, but Andy's like, JK, give me that back, and puts it in for the 2. And so now the lead is cut down to just 2 with about 5 minutes remaining. See Jason now sending this one over to Rox Titan. Great cross to Single Shot in the far side tunnel. Single now drawing out this pressure and waits a little too long as Andy W gets the steal, looking to send it up to Zach, but a little bit off on that pass, and the Ethereal stack gets home. Rox Titan now looks for this clear, but that will not be out either. Ethereal struggling to find some of these clears, and Vicious has been relentless as Andy W sends this one up to Palace, and Palace secures the 2 to tie this one up at 7 points each.
11, 10, 9,
Oh, great work here from both of these teams, and especially Vicious, because even when Ethereal gets a couple goal lead, Vicious pulls them right back in, and oh no, a scuffed joust, but they do get to it in time. It's JDG under some pressure here from Palace, doing some moves, finding some lanes, sends this one up to Single Shot in the tunnel, who sends this one all the way forward, a bit high for a shot, but it does work out as a pass, as Rox Titan does pick this one up, looking for the pass, and oh my goodness, went off someone's head in the meantime, but that is fine because C. Jason is there for the pickup and the goal.
11, 10, 9.
Great work there from Ethereal. I mean, that was relentless from Vicious, but they still found a way to score on that drive. Now, it's Vicious's joust advantage as Palace picks this one up, sends it far to Matthew, who sends it back to Andy. Andy sending this one all the way. No way! Andy, I thought we just went over how murder's illegal. Absolutely killing it right there with that shot. And I don't know if it went through Single's hands or he caught it on the wrong side of the goal, but either way, it is good for 3. And that swings the lead in favor of Vicious 10-9. Here comes Ethereal, 3.5 minutes remaining. It's in the hands of Rox. Rox sending this one forward to JDG at the Pac-Man, who takes this little quick reset. Ooh, Rox almost losing it there. And oh no! Zach W coming out of nowhere to stun out Single Shot, baiting the pass, getting the steal. It's Andy with it now, lining this one up, but Single Shot finds himself in that shot lane and saves it for now, but they have some numbers in the bubble if they can connect the passes. Oh no, it's picked up here by Zach. Zach sending this one cross over to Andy, under some pressure, looking for the backboard shot, but that will not go in either, as it is recovered now by JDG and sent all the way through. Stacks are together from Just Vicious. Single Shot must have gotten a really good leech there, but either way, it's Andy with it now. Andy looking for the clear, but JDG gets there, sending this one forward now to Single Shot. Under some pressure, does not get rid of it in time, instead gets stunned out. Easy pickup now for Andy, who clears this one through, bouncing off the trench into the hands of JDG. JDG gets this one sent up to Single Shot. Single Shot looking for the shot, but Palace is home, and he's not letting that go in. As Palace now clears this one high mid, bouncing into the hands of JDG. A lot of back and forth right now for the clears from both of these teams, which is not typical from what we have seen from, what we've seen from them in prior matches. But you know what? If it works, it works. And it is going to be, a battle going on right now for the disc, as it is reset now to Palace. Palace setting this one forward to Matthew on the floor. Matthew playing this one cautious, playing this one safe. They have the 1-point lead, so they do not need to push if they do not want to, though it would be smart if they do it right. As Palace now sends this one up high. Oh my goodness, Andy W gets the stun on both of those defenders, but the pass is just a little bit off, catching him in transition, and isn't enough. It is enough here for Ethereal to send it all the way through, bouncing into the hands of C. Jason. Shot not open. He'll take the cross to Rox, who gets the duck, but not the shot off the head of the goalie, and it will be picked up now by Matthew, sent through the mid, bouncing into the hands of Andy. Andy looking for this mail slot, and though it does not work the first time, that is what your teammates are there for, as Zach is able to pick this one up and secure the 2-pointer, upping this lead to a full 3 points now with 1.5 minutes. So there is plenty of time for Ethereal to get 2-2s if they just want to take the lead. But as we approach this 1 minute mark, they need to keep an eye on the clock for when it needs to be a 3. As Rox Titan gets the duck on Zach, sending this one forward now. Finds Single Shot up high. Single under some pressure, gets the pass off to Rox. Rox under that same pressure, doing some moves, trying to find it, but does not. As Matthew gets the save, gets the slap up to Palace, who sends this one all the way through. Under 1 minute remaining, bouncing now into the hands of C. Jason, who looks to send this one cross, but Zach W has it read. Zach sending this one forward off the shield, bouncing backward, is picked up here by Rox Titan, but Rox does not see the stack coming. Oh my goodness, this is going to be a 2-on-1 as Andy looks for it, and C. Jason is not turned around in time, and I do believe with that goal there from Andy, that is the ice here for Vicious. Because it is a minimum of 2 scores here, so it is just a matter of souvenir points, as Newton would say. But here we go. Let's see what Ethereal's got as they come out with this joust advantage. It is just a headbutt, sending this one all the way through, off the back wall, perfectly into the hands of Single Shot, who gets it to C. Jason. A beautiful play there from the side of Ethereal, a very fast score, but unfortunately for them, a little, too late. And this game will go to Vicious in 3. And we'll take a quick look at the stats here, just really fast. High scorer is JDG, followed by Andy W. 6 saves for C. Jason, my goodness, and 6 assists for Single Shot and Palace, and of course everybody contributing everywhere as well. But just gotta shout out those numbers. Great work here from both of these teams, and unfortunately we have no time to waste because we are already late to our other game. So stick around, we will be right back with Destiny versus Dreadmont.
more to go.
Here's how to get the Spark Mini Companion app for your Quest headset. First, go into your Echo Arena settings and turn API access on, then restart Echo Arena. Also, your phone and Quest do need to be on the same internet connection. For Android, go to the Play Store, search Spark Mini. For iOS, click the first link in the description, click View in App Store, and download Test Flight. Now go back to the page and click Start Testing. It's going to open in Test Flight. Install Spark Mini and open it. OK, next, start testing. Now you want to click this Find Quest IP button, but if it doesn't work, it's not a problem. We just have to manually find the Quest IP. Go into your Quest settings, then Wi-Fi settings, click on the Wi-Fi network you're currently connected to, scroll down, you'll see Advanced Settings, open that up. Scroll down more and you will see IP address. It should start with 192.168. Note this IP, go back into Spark Mini, click Settings in the bottom right, and input the IP address from your Quest. So I'm currently in a private arena in Echo. If you don't see anything here, you need to join a lobby or match. To join Spark Links, go into the Share Match tab, paste your Spark link, and click Join. Once again, you do need to be in a lobby or match to do this.
VRware. Our passion is for the future.
Hey, chat.
One more to go.
Here's how to get the Spark Mini Companion app for your Quest headset. First, go into your Echo Arena settings and turn API access on, then restart Echo Arena. Also, your phone and Quest do need to be on the same internet connection. For Android, go to the Play Store, search Spark Mini. For iOS, click the first link in the description, click View in App Store, and download Test Flight. Now go back to the page and click Start Testing. It's going to open in Test Flight. Install Spark Mini and open it. OK, next, start testing. Now you want to click this Find Quest IP button, but if it doesn't work, it's not a problem. We just have to manually find the Quest IP. Go into your Quest settings, then Wi-Fi settings, click on the Wi-Fi network you're currently connected to, scroll down, you'll see Advanced Settings, open that up. Scroll down more and you will see IP address. It should start with 192.168. Note this IP, go back into Spark Mini, click Settings in the bottom right, and input the IP address from your Quest. So I'm currently in a private arena in Echo. If you don't see anything here, you need to join a lobby or match. To join Spark Links, go into the Share Match tab, paste your Spark link, and click Join. Once again, you do need to be in a lobby or match to do this.
VRware. Our passion is for the future.
Hey, chat.
I'm crazy, Jack.
Yes.
Easy going right there. Looking at one more to go.
Here's how to get the Spark Mini Companion app for your Quest headset. First, go into your Echo Arena settings and turn API access on, then restart Echo Arena. Also, your phone and Quest do need to be on the same internet connection. For Android, go to the Play Store, search Spark Mini. For iOS, click the first link in the description, click View in App Store, and download Test Flight. Now go back to the page and click Start Testing. It's going to open in Test Flight. Install Spark Mini and open it. Okay, next, start testing.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back. I apologize. That break was a little longer than we had anticipated. Unfortunately, we had some issues getting back, getting into that previous match. We were supposed to cover Destiny vs. Dreadnought, but, oops. Sorry, rain check for those teams. But we are back with a very exciting match. It is Young Money Clan taking on Inversion. And so for some context here on this match, Inversion recently qualified for the Challenger Cup. Unfortunately, due to availability, they were unable to play. Young Money Clan played in the Challenger Cup and actually lost their spot in Master this after this cycle. So now going into this match, I am very, very excited because these are two explosive teams and I'm expecting awesome stuff here. And hopefully we get into it rather quickly because Psycha has a bedtime. So if we get ready up, that'd be awesome. But yeah, I mean, looking at these team names, Phenom, no stranger to the high diamond area. Captain Tensor last season. Tsuna, actually a sub here on this Inversion roster. Who's out? It's Baron. Baron is out. Okay. So yeah, Tsuna, Yuji, also a new pickup here this season, and Retro has been in and around the high diamond area a lot before, and Master, I do believe. I could be off on that. And then, looking at Young Money Clan, Ryra of Time, Green Pigeon, Looney, I mean, these are no strangers here to the streams, to the Master Tier, to high diamond, and I'm super excited to see them play again and see these two teams go against each other. Listen, okay, Victoria, I have a bedtime. I'm just really, really bad at sticking to it. So it's fine. But yeah, do we have a prediction poll for this one? Or Kenna, are you still here? Can you set that up? Because I'm very curious what what we're thinking here going into this match, what it's going to be like. But no more thinking. It's here. They have hit the ready button, which means we are going to get into this match here between Young Money Clan and Inversion. It all starts right here, right now. Disc in the middle, Dax in the tubes, and away we go. The first touch will, in fact, here go to Young Money Clan. A beautiful headbutt right into the hands of that Green Pigeon, who gets the duck, gets the turnaround, and with a little bit of help here from his buddy Time, that will go in for the two. Beautiful work there. I mean, two goalies in goal. And Time finds a way to make it happen. Great work. Well, you know what, Kana? Wonder T is just on it, man. He is just on it. So, anyway, here we go. It's Inversion's first joust advantage of the evening. This one into the hands of Retro. Relayed forward here to Yuji. Yuji finding this cross over to Tsuna on the floor. Under some pressure here from Pigeon. He'll back this one out to Phenom. Walks this one up carefully, looking for some lanes. Under a bit of pressure here from Ryruff. Opts for the cross on boot over to Retro. Taking this one to the floor. Under some pressure there from Looney. Forced to reset to Phenom. Phenom now up to Yuji under the nest. This is a dangerous spot for him to be in. Oh my goodness, the placement there as Yuji finds that low portion of the goal, bouncing out of the pocket actually. But it goes in, and that will be worth 2 points here, tying us up at 2 apiece. Barely a minute into this game. What? Wonder what? All right, here we go. It is going to be that green pigeon. Oh my goodness, barely getting this pass off over to Ryruff, who sends it forward to Looney. Looney walking this one down, looking for something. As that stack is lurking between Yuji and Phenom, now pressing. He'll send this back to Pigeon. Pigeon looking for Looney as Yuji comes out of his stun, but he does get the pass off over to Ryruff on the floor. Ryruff under some pressure from Yuji, and oh my goodness, gets the steal, but Ryruff takes it right back and sends it up now to Looney. Looney hits this double reset to that green pigeon. Under some pressure here from the incoming stack, sends it back to Looney. Looney on the nose, sends this high cross over to Ryruff, driving in for this one-on-one. Oh my goodness. I don't know if that was off the head or a crazy save, but either way, it is kept out of the top pocket. And then Yuji steals it away from Time, who's going in for another opportunity. Bouncing around now in the mid. It's going to be a race. Phenom slapping this one forward, but Time is all over it. However, drive-by stun there as Tasuna picks it up, sends it forward now to Yuji on the post, driving in. Oh my goodness, the little 1-2 overhand, underhand that will go in for the 2. And great work there from the side of Inversion, up 4-2. That was a lot of 2s. Baron's in the chat cheering on his team. Baron, why aren't you in there? And Yugi Mom. Oh my goodness. It's a full house. I'm happy. All right, here we go. It is going to be Young Money Clan coming out for this Joust advantage. It's that green pigeon. Quick pass over to Ryruff after drawing in that stack, and now sent all the way through deep. Oh no, not going to who they intended. It's Retro instead here for the side of Inversion. Retro now sending this one forward into the hands of Ryruff, taking it down to the trap, looking for this cross over to that green pigeon, but a little bit off. A beautiful ender, but Yuji will not fall for that one as he gets the pickup, looking for this ceiling shot. Oh my goodness, just a little bit off. And as it is picked up and slapped away by Ryruff, but not cleared, it's Yuji coming in once again. The placement has been beautiful from Yuji so far, finding that right side of the goal. Great work there as Inversion goes up 6-2, and we do see a timeout. Who was it, Wander? Yes. Wander says yes. Oh, guess. I would guess it's Young Money Clan. Yeah, all right. Yeah, Wonder T confirm for me behind the scenes that is, in fact, Young Money Clan, who, you know, sometimes it's good to take it early, you know, take this breather and, you know, figure out what you've got to do here going into the remaining part of this round. Pinch, I'm not mumbling. Go away. I'm tired, guys. It's past my bedtime, but I saw this got scheduled and was like, man, I've got to cast this. I'm super excited. So, but yeah, you know, as Newton would say, you know, it's really interesting to see what teams do during their timeouts. You know, like Young Money Clan seems to just kind of be chilling out for a second here as Looney dramatically presses the unpause button. Love that. You know, whereas Inversion was up by the disc, just dancing, having a good time, keeping the good vibes up. And thank you, Wombo Combo, for the sub. It is so appreciated, my dude. And I totally saw one come in from Aiden earlier, and I didn't call it out because we were not on stream yet, but thank you for that as well. All right. Here we go. It is going to be that green pigeon picking this one up for Young Money Clan. Sends this one forward, but oh no, that pass just a little bit off as it bounces up high toward the ceiling. Everybody misreading at it. Oh my goodness, Time. You know what? It doesn't matter if it's 8 meters a second as long as it goes in for the points, and that will be 2 of them from Young Money Clan. That is exactly what they needed here coming out of that timeout to reset this momentum. Great work there from the side of YMC. But now it is going to be Inversion with the Joust advantage. Phenom setting this one forward to Retro, looking for this quick relay, but it is read by the backstack of YMC. Ryruff sending this one all the way through off the back wall, bouncing into the hands of Yuji, who slaps this one forward, but does not quite find the clear just yet as it stalls in mid. Picked up by Faye, stolen away by Pigeon, stunned up by Tasuna, and Tasuna slowing this one down, taking it low, drawing out this pressure from Ryruff before looking to send it cross over to Retro, but instead it bounces away. It's Gets Looney there first. Quick pass to Ryref, who crosses immediately to Time, and Time backs this one out. Very smart. Good discipline there. Slowing this one down before sending it to Looney on the ceiling, and he does not like what he sees, so he'll send it to Pigeon. Pigeon setting it back now. Looney on the back wall, likes it this time and does go for the 2 and finds it. Oh my goodness, YMC tying this one up at 6-6, and that is the importance here. You know, take your time out before it gets out of hand. Get that quick comeback. Get your head back in the game. Great work here from YMC. And thank you, Griffin, for the subscription. We super appreciate it. Thank you so much. But here we go. It is now Inversion driving this one in, but then backing it out to Phenom on the back line. Faye on the nose sends this one forward to Yuji. Yuji looking for a bold no-look shot coming off the nest and does pay for it, but Inversion does keep the possession. They're looking to try again, but Ryref, a good read there, getting the stun on Yuji after baiting the pass, and does not quite get the clear just yet, but does send this one over to that green Pigeon, who sends it forward, I think looking for Time, but finds Tasuna instead. Tasuna firing this one high across to Yuji, sends it back to Retro. Retro driving in, likes what he sees, and takes the shot. That is a 2-pointer here from Inversion, and they get their lead back, 8-6. Yeah, Lucy in chat saying, I wish our match got casted YMC versus Toxic. I did see that. I saw the results came through. Toxic won that one, which is, you know, I'm wondering maybe why they took that time out so early here. Need to get their mental in check. So congratulations to you guys, but I'm sure Young Money Clan is now looking for the win here to take one home with them this evening. Gonna be Ryref up to that green Pigeon, who looks to send this one down to Looney. Looney doing some work to keep it away from the incoming pressure and does get it up to Time. And Time, oh my goodness, driving this one in with the 1-on-1. Takes it behind the goal before putting it back in for the 2. Very back and forth now after this timeout as we are tied back up at 8. Great work from Young Money Clan. Staying in this one. Good stuff. But now it's Phenom sending this one over to Retro. Retro sending this one through. Connects with Tasuna, but he's under some pressure here from this stack, so he's forced to reset to Phenom. Phenom, under that same pressure, relays it back forward to Tasuna. They're playing monkey in the middle with the stack, but the stack does force the bad pass. It is Ryra picking this one up, getting the stun on Phenom, and clearing it through the tunnel. A stack race coming through here. Now it is Time with all the time in the world, but he doesn't need any of it as he immediately fires off that 18-meter second shot for the 3. Lardo asking, is there another game after this one? No, as I said earlier, Psycha does in fact have a bedtime. This was pushing it. I say bedtime like I had any intention of going to sleep. I was just gonna probably be on my phone, but still. Alright, here we go. Oh, a little slap play going on here from Inversion, sending it down, stacking to it before sending it over to Retro. Retro has some time here. No pressure just yet. Eyeing up some options upfield. Finds Phenom at the bow tie. And Phenom sending this one in. They've got numbers for just a moment. Finding the cut to Yuji. Great work there from the side of Inversion. Securing the 2-pointer here and cutting the lead down to just 1. Awesome stuff there from Inversion. You know, Retro starting it off, playing patient there in the tunnel, working this one up slowly, but as soon as they saw that they had that numbers advantage when Phenom pulled out the stack, that is when they struck, and they certainly earned those points. But now here comes Young Money Clan once again. It is Ryref working this one forward, drawing out some pressure here from the side of Inversion before firing it back, looking for that green Pigeon, and it does connect on the ceiling. Phenom pushing at him, so Pigeon will send this one forward to Looney, who under all of the pressure still gets the pass off to Time, and oh my goodness, opens up the pass lane for Time. Young Money Clan secures another 3 points and ups their lead now to 4. Great stuff there from Young Money Clan. Ryref and Pigeon playing patient in the backfield to break up that stack before sending it to Looney, who gets through all of the pressure, gets it to Time, who finishes it with a beautiful shot. Just awesome stuff all around. But now here comes Inversion. A minute left, and they are down by 4 points. They, you know, it's not quite panic territory yet, but they cannot really be lollygagging here. As it is sent up here to Yuji, driving in, finds the cut to Tasuna, who takes the easy dunk for the 2. Absolutely no... Oh, goodness. Hey, Good Vibes, I can't find your word sneak anymore. But that word. None of that. Yeah. Alright. I tried. All right, here we go. It is going to be Young Money Clan with the Joust advantage. They're only up by 2, so more
Cocorphobia.
points here to seal the deal would be very, very good. But Phenom gets to that one, the loose pass, but does not quite get the clear just yet. Everybody coming out of their stuns. It is Ryruff slapping this one back. 30 seconds remaining. Young Money Clan needs to just hold on to the possession here. They are up, and that looks like, no, they will not be able to do it as Phenom and Yuji force the turnover. Phenom not finding the clear just yet, bouncing around in the mid. They need to get there first, but they do not, as Pigeon slaps this one forward into the hands of Ryruff. Sent over now to Looney. Looney playing safe, backing this one out. They just have to burn 10 more seconds, and they will take round 1 as Pigeon pulls Phenom all the way out to the midfield. Oh my goodness, doing some moves, gets through him, and just enjoying the last of this clock winding down. Young Money Clan takes first round. Great stuff there from the side of Young Money Clan. And honestly, I wish teams would take the time out earlier, because that is a perfect example of why. If you need it, take it. Stop the momentum, get your heads in check, get back into the game, and then look what happens. They come back and they win it there by 2 points. But great work there from the side of Inversion as well. Honestly, the stacks from Inversion have been incredible. The slow, controlled play once they get into Young Money Clan's zone has also been incredible. But the one thing, and Faye, I know you will watch this back and listen, oh my goodness, you've got to get your clears through. And I know, it is so easy, I said it last game, I'll say it again, it is so easy for me to sit here in this caster's chair and say, we'll just do this. And I know it's not easy, but they've got to find a way to do it if they're going to work this one up the arena into the zone of Young Money Clan, because they're playing some great defense. They're forcing turnovers, they're getting to it, but they've just got to get it through, whereas over on the side of Young Money Clan, they've been doing what I like to call blitzing, which is where, you work it around in the midfield, you draw out all of the pressure, all of the stacks, and Time has been killing it with this, where Time just finds himself open, finds an open lane, and takes it for the 3. So many of those points there for Young Money Clan in that previous round were 3-pointers, and for that reason, they're doing very, very well catching Inversion in transition with those stacks and identifying those open lanes. But here we go into round 2 now. It is going to be Young Money Clan with the first possession. That Green Pigeon sending it to Time. Time crossing to Ryruff under some pressure. Finds Looney on the back wall, who takes 2 swipes at it. And the second one is going to be good here for the 2. Young Money Clan starting this round out right. And very, very quickly, too. Oh my goodness, 9-second goal time. Great work there. And it wasn't not like a panicked headbutt and recollection. Like, they passed and worked their way in. But now, here comes Inversion. It is going to be Phenom as the QB. Taking some time here before sending it over to Ryruff. Or, that's not Retro. Ryruff's on the other team. I told you, bedtimes, And oh my goodness, what a save there from Time. Oh, and then what a read there from Retro. Stealing it away, sending it forward, but not finding the shot just yet. Yuji taking a crack at it too, but the defense from the side of Young Money Clan is incredible right now. That Green Pigeon clearing this one all the way through, bouncing off the Pac-Man up high, off the ceiling, into the hands of Tsuna. Tsuna now sending this one forward. Oh my, looking for Retro there, but Retro getting stunned out, and it instead will end up in the hands of that Green Pigeon. Doing some work here, pre-stacked with Ryruff. They're looking for this clear. It's looking good. It's bouncing low in the trench area, right into the hands of Time, and oh my god! What a save there! I think that was Retro. I don't know who it was, but incredible stuff, getting home just in the nick of time. But not out just yet as Looney recollects here at the nose. Soft cross over to Ryruff. Ryruff looking at the open goal, and he knows what to do with those. He will get the 3-pointer here for Young Money Clan as they go up 5-0. Yugi Mom asking who is running the cams. That is Wonder T-Man, and he is wonderful indeed. He works magic with the cams. It's awesome. Yeah, Defebs, this is not SparkBot. This is a real human doing all this camera action. He's got a lot of practice with it. But here we go. It is going to be Inversion working their way forward into the Young Money Clan zone, into the hands of Tsuna now under some pressure from Ryruff. Gets the pass to Yuji, and Yuji takes 1 push off the shield, and he is through, taking that shot and getting the 2-pointer to get Inversion on the board here, cutting the lead down to just 3. Great stuff here from both of these teams, and they're keeping it even, which is all we can ask for. But Inversion still looking at a 3-point deficit here, and they need to send it to Ren my goodness, need to send it to round 3 if they want to take the game. And oh, that is how you do it. Tasuna with a beautiful interception. Quick pass up to Phenom, and Phenom eyes that one up for the 3. And just like that, we are tied up here at 5 apiece. Great stuff from the side of Inversion. Man, their defense, their defense in the midfield has been awesome. So many forced turnovers here, so many good reads, and I hope they keep this up. But now here comes Young Money Clan. It's that green pigeon sending this one forward. Quick pass across from Time to Looney. Looney on the floor, playing this one safe before sending it back to that green pigeon at the station. Pigeon now. Oh, what a move to get through the stack! Gets the pass over to Ryruff. Ryruff on the wall, sends it back, and it's Pigeon driving in, and he will secure the 2-pointer here for Young Money Clan and gets the lead back 7-5. Great work there from Young Money Clan. And that, you know, moving it forward quickly to get it into the zone of inversion, but then Looney recognizing, okay, slow down a little bit before we push in. And I think that is what made all the difference there on that play. But here comes inversion. It's Retro now in the tunnel after receiving the pass from Phenom. He'll send it back to Phenom at the double diamonds. Under some pressure here from the stack. Sends it forward to Tasuna on the floor. Tasuna sending it back to Phenom, who looks to send this one forward to Yuji, but who put that Geo there? Instead, it's Looney now sending this one all the way through. Stacks in the area. It's Time! And oh, a rare miss from him as that goes a little bit too low, but it is Ryruff with the pickup. Ryruff doing some moves. Oh, the double commit there from Retro and Tasuna. All Ryruff had to do was find a way to find an open lane, and he did. Gets the 2 points there, and they will go up now 10-5. Yes, Crab, indeed. All right, here we go. It is, ooh, a little slap and dribble going on here from Inversion as they get all the way through, bouncing up high off the ceiling right into the hands of that green pigeon, who sends it forward to Looney. Looney, under pressure, loses it to Retro. Pigeon forces the loose disc, but it is Yuji there first on the ceiling to pick this one up and reset it to Tasuna on the bow tie. Tasuna playing patient, drawing out this pressure from Ryruff before sending it to Yuji. Now over, looking for Phenom, but Time jumps him, and it is just enough to force the bad pass. And now the clear as Young Money Clan gets this all the way down into the inversion bubble. It's a stack race. It's that green pigeon on the floor, doing some moves, driving off the boot. Oh, and he doesn't even need the goalie to get stunned out. He goes for it anyway and gets the 2-pointer here for YMC. Great work here from Young Money Clan. And you know what? Maybe it's time for Inversion to take that timeout because they have got to figure out how to stop this. What's going on here with Young Money Clan? Because they're just not having the same luck that they've had in round 1, and it's just that we're just not seeing them execute to the same caliber that we normally do. And until they clean that up, Young Money Clan is going to keep doing what they're doing. And as I say that, this is what they're doing. That green pigeon sending this one forward to Time, and Time taking the 3-pointer. I mean, Inversion now looking at a 10-point deficit with 4 minutes remaining. We have got to figure, they have got to figure this one out right here, right now. They are out of time to mess around. Here they come, though. Let's see what they're able to do with this joust advantage. It is going to be Yuji and Phenom together, sending this one over to Retro in the tunnel. Slowing this one down. The stack is lurking there at the station. I hope. Oh, he does catch them just at the last second, but does get the pass off to Phenom. Phenom to Yuji, pulling out the goalie and securing the 2-pointer. That is what Inversion needed here. Agent Victoria loving the improvised Kung shot. I mean, yeah, either it was going in or that stack was in motion to capitalize on it. Great work there from Young Money Clan, but great work here from Inversion 2, securing the 2-pointer and cutting the lead down to just 8. And with 3 minutes remaining, that is possible, but they really cannot be letting Young Money Clan score anymore. It's going to be Looney now on the floor with this one, working this one up. No pressure yet, doing some twirls, looking for anything as finally Tasuna comes out to cover him. They've got numbers in the bubble, but not for long as Looney is forced to send this one back to that green pigeon. Pigeon now. Oh my goodness. No way. Gets through Phenom, working this one forward, sends it to Time, and Time takes the shot for the 2. Great work there from Young Money Clan as they go back up by 10. Oh, awesome stuff here from the side of Young Money Clan, and Inversion just needs to find a way to counter, and they do not have a lot of time to do so. Phenom, over to Retro. Retro, up to Yuji. Yuji, oh my goodness. Did he even look at the goal, or did he just kind of yeet it? An absolutely incredible shot there from Yuji, and that is exactly what they needed as they cut the lead down to only 7 with 2 minutes remaining. Now, down to 7. Now it is looking doable here from the side of Inversion, but they have got to move quickly. We'll see, as it is going to be that green pigeon walking this one forward, gets the pass off, but oh, it's bouncing into the hands of Time. But Time now under some pressure here from Phenom, gets this cross over to Ryruff. Ryruff backing this one out, looking for something, finds the reset to that green pigeon. Good, controlled, disciplined play here from Young Money Clan right now. Now sending it up forward, finds Time up high at the ceiling, down low to Looney. Looney on the boot, looking to drive in from the post, but gets shut down by Tasuna. What a save there, but oh, unfortunately for him, Time is in the area to pick this one up and put in the 2, and we'll re-extend this lead now, 19-10. Great stuff there from Young Money Clan. I mean, even if you don't succeed, being in the right area to capitalize on the mistakes is all you need. And they've played exceptionally well here in round 3. But now, Inversion with 1 minute remaining. I mean, it is basically the ice. They are down by 9 points. That is a minimum of 3 3-pointers. As Phenom takes this one up high, under some pressure there from the stack, does get the pass over to Yuji. Yuji, oh, looking at an open goal, but a rare miss from him as that bounces all the way back into the trench, into the hands of Retro. Now sending this one forward to, that's Tasuna. Tasuna looking for this cross, bouncing into the hands of Retro once again. Retro under some pressure. Oh my goodness, Time forcing the turnover. Ryruff getting the pickup. He'll send this one up to Time. 30 seconds remaining. So it will be Young Money Clan taking this game in 2 rounds. It is only a matter of by how much. As that stack for Inversion does get home. It's Retro sending this one forward into the hands of Phenom. Phenom with the easy relay forward, looking for that bounce ceiling shot, but that green pigeon is home. As a Pigeon now, oh, drawing out the pressure there from Tasuna, taking the scenic route around his own goal before walking this one over to the wall, getting the stun on Phenom, and that will do it here in this match. It is Young Money Clan taking it in 2 over Inversion. Great stuff here from both of these teams, but Young Money Clan just really popping off there in the second round. So great stuff from them. But taking a quick look here at the stats. I mean, high scorer is Time at 19 points, followed closely by Yuji with 15. 3 saves for Retro and 4 assists there for Phenom and that green pigeon. So awesome stuff there from all of these teams. But in the end, there can only be one winner. And tonight, it was Young Money Clan. That will do it here for us here on Channel 1. That is our final cast of the evening because I am exhausted. So thank you guys so much for watching with us, tuning into the cast. It is super appreciated. Saw a couple subs come in, so thank you guys so much for those. And thank you to Wonder T-Man for running the cams, running the show, doing everything that you do. And yeah, that'll do it here for us. Have a good night.
VRML Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Asterion Products, Border Foods, VR Cover, ProTube VR, Rebuff Reality, and VRware.net.